Hi guys, welcome to our video today that is about e-commerce extravaganza. Basically weird and wonderful e-commerce stories that we want to talk to you about. E-commerce spending has grown incredibly in the last 10 years. Where it used to be 3 to 4% of total business turnover, it's now close to 20% for certain retailers. And we've seen the birth of e-commerce only retailers. They don't own physical stores, they don't do any catalogs. It's purely an e-commerce play. And what that has delivered to us is an incredible amount of business concepts and business ideas that never previously existed. There's a weird and wacky world where there are brands that have come up with very interesting things that you can buy online. Everything from pet toys to groceries, clothing, travel, and everything in between. We're going to talk to you today about some weird and wacky ones that have been successful in getting both attention and sales and profitability from their e-commerce venture, and maybe give you some ideas about what you can do to start your own e-commerce business. One of the reasons e-commerce is so successful is that anyone can succeed in e-commerce with a relatively small investment. The reason a small investment is required is because once you start up a website, no one knows how big or small you actually are, and you're able to get customers, work on word of mouth and Google and SEO and social media advertising, and actually build your presence in an organic way, but in a way that is not dependent on where you sit on a high street, the way that business used to be done previously. Some people will disagree with me there because certainly advertising costs have become high enough to rival the high street online, and some would argue that if you're not appearing on the first page of Google in certain search rankings, then you're actually invisible, just like you would be if you weren't on a high street. But there are ways around that, and there are always free marketing tools that are available to you in an online business forum or an e-commerce forum. In the US, $300 billion a year spent on e-commerce businesses. There's massive numbers. Every country is showing high levels of growth around e-commerce spending. So it cannot be ignored. If you own a small business, if you don't have an e-commerce store that's a part of your business, I would strongly suggest that you look into it. And there are cheap ways to do it, and there are cheaper ways to start something, build up some sales, build up some volume, and then go and build a better site if that's what you want to do. I do want to say one thing here, because I talk to a lot of small business owners every day, and there is a little bit of this too little, too late mentality. They've seen Amazon, they've seen Costco, they've seen large retailers go on, some that aren't even retailers like eBay, for example, and they say, well, I'm not going to make a difference. That's actually not true. The digital economy does reward unique customer experiences very well through reviews, video reviews, box openings, social media, tags. You know, there are many things that you can do as a standalone, independent digital business to actually differentiate the customer experience. Yes, Amazon's extremely popular, but it also may have a little bit of a dip because your experience can be better. You can give a personalized touch to the consumer that Amazon just never will do, cannot do, and never will do. Let's be real, guys. Small business owners care about their customers. Big business owners care less. So with all the pretending and all the chat bots that can pretend to be chatting to you when you go onto their website, or the call centers that you might call and you get someone overseas that's very difficult to listen to or understand or can't do anything for you, they don't have any power anyway. You as an owner, or you as a small team where you're making the decisions in your business to look after customers and their concerns, is a much better way to approach business, and you will be rewarded for that in the online world just like on the offline world. So by providing this greater experience, you can actually create a great niche, that is free from the giants. They cannot touch you if you provide this customer experience online. So the first business I want to talk about is a business called Black Milk. They basically came up with these outlandish leggings. In a world where leggings are everywhere and everyone's wearing them, and you've got the brands like Lululemon that take the space, this founder decided that he was going to put fabulous prints, cinematic designs on leggings and sell them. Only problem was no one was interested. No retailers wanted to stock his product. When the Black Milk owner, James Lillis, got rejected so many times from traditional retailers, he found his home online. And this business now turns over millions of dollars. So another example that you can have an idea that may not work, or someone cannot see how it will work, but I bet that if you put it online, there will be an audience for it. What's funny is that now that he has traction and he has a website, he has proof people want his product, the traditional retailers will come knocking on his door. Can we please stock your product? Can we purchase your product? We'd like to put it in our department store, our clothing store. He created a demand from the retailers by going online and selling direct to the consumer, direct to the customer, bypassing those traditional retailers, those gatekeepers. The next wacky idea is custom stickers. Although it's not an idea that most of us would have thought about, and most of us think of stickers as something that someone at school, a young child, children play with, and maybe get some in their party bags at their friend's birthday party. It's not something that we would have thought of as a business. There was an opportunity, however, for stickers in the guerrilla marketing world. And this is what Sticker Mule, the business, understood and exploited. Sticker Mule has an impressive list of clients like Amazon, Comcast, Netflix, and many other large retailers. They do this by allowing customers to turn their logos, words, or ideas into really savvy pieces of art as stickers. Into really savvy pieces of art as stickers. These can be given out to consumers, and it's a branding exercise for the brands involved. Effectively making these stickers a work of art. The other good thing about these stickers is they were effectively acted as business cards, but they were more interesting. As I said, they had a guerrilla marketing effect. It became cool. Hey, I don't have a business card, but let me give you this sticker. Whether it was stuck anywhere or not, it would be in that person's wallet or sit on their desk, and would be a reminder that this was a cool company. This was a little bit out of the box in the way that they thought. It has worked incredibly well for the founders of Sticker Mule. So leggings and stickers are one thing, but what if your product has a medical need or a prescription required? And that is the case of prescriptive glasses. We have seen e-commerce businesses pop up that provide prescription glasses. And if anyone told me this 10 years ago, I would have thought that it would never take off. But this business has. While many of us thought that prescriptions were the problem and you needed one-to-one customer experience to actually choose a new pair of glasses, the truth is actually different. The biggest problem was the service in store. Glasses USA came up with a virtual reality system where you can try it on through your camera, on your screen, through your laptop, and you would see how different pairs of glasses would fit on your shaped face. This augmented reality is something that other retailers are using more too, like furniture, education, and other industries, in order to make it clear to you what this product would look like in your own home, or in this occasion, on your face. So Glasses USA, another winner of the weird and wacky e-commerce revolution. One of our other weird and wacky products is pillows. Again, something that we would have thought could be bought at any, department store or any cheap store even these days. Just order it on Amazon. But there have been brands that have come up with custom pillows. And Wild Rabbit's Burrow is one of those brands. You can get pillows in the shape of donuts, in the shape of a corn on the cob, in the shape of a shark. They make great gift ideas. They're great for kids. and they're a point of difference. And that's the unique thing here. So who would have thought that starting a pillow business in a digital world would actually be successful? But this sort of business is proof that it can be if you get your targeted marketing correct. This business also does custom plush pillows. So if you wanted something specific for your dog or something with a photo on it of a family member, that's also possible. So adding that customization is such an important tool these days, and people want that choice, which they're not getting at traditional retailers. The next business I want to talk to you about is Spoonful of Comfort. Now they basically do gourmet get well packages, and they do a really good job of it. So this company realized that sending love to a family member or a friend or a partner was really difficult from far away. And so they created these get well packages. And it's not just get well packages. There's one called College Care or New Baby, and they provide a range of goods that is designed for the gift receiver. All the products from Spoonful of Comfort are food products, but food is such an authentic way to show love. You might know what their favorite food is. You might have a favorite recipe that you would like to send. And this exchange of food, as Spoonful's marketing says, is an exchange of love, or loving from a distance, which is a great marketing line. But another example of taking a food business, there are people slaving away in restaurants and kitchens all around the world. Someone here has said, okay, I understand food, I understand what goes together, I understand some packaging, let's turn it into a gift-giving business. Unique idea, and one that I actually love. The next one is a business called Nootroo, Nootroo, and they basically sell these smart pills. It's a once-a-day nootropic that claims to enhance memory and learning and increase energy. The herbal supplement market has exploded over the last few years, but this success story proves that it's not too late to start one of your own. And it's not just for muscle heads. We see a lot of protein products and gym products out there. If your product claims to enhance mood, stimulate happiness, improve energy, then there's a whole raft of customers that are waiting for those types of products on e-commerce platforms. E-commerce may be your personal gold mine. The last one is a very interesting one and a little bit humorous, and it's basically crowdsourced bras. E-commerce really thrives at the intersection of old problems and new solutions. And no business that I've spoken about today does that better than Burrow. Burrow takes things that consumers love about businesses like Netflix and Pandora, which is customer recommendation, and it takes it to a whole new level. So the way Burrow works is that after customers create a drawer of their favorite products that they love to wear and are comfortable in, Burrow will recommend a product to the customer based on their current comfort needs. And Burrow then goes and finds a bra based on its custom crowdsourced algorithm. And so the best thing about a company like Burrow is it makes you wonder, what are some other old problems that require new solution? So guys, it's been fantastic going through some of these excellent e-commerce ideas with you. They're always fascinating. The internet's growing so quickly. By the time that we publish this video, there will be another 7 e-commerce weird and wacky ideas that we could talk about. We will continue to bring you that. Drop a comment, give us a like and subscribe. We're making this content for you guys to enjoy, and it helps a lot if we get your support and we get your recommendations. Let us know if there's other weird products or other videos that you'd like us to make. Thank you very much.